WSBT. Jeff in Denver. Hey, Jeff, what's on your mind?
Calling about energy, but I want to mention one thing supported about next Tuesday. The New Jersey primary, if you are registered, but you're not a Democrat, you can register the day you vote. So non-Democrats can still vote in the New Jersey primary.
Yep. Thank you.
Anyway, listening to Mr. Mann this morning, and I get very frustrated listening to everybody talking about climate change and energy. We're talking about solar and everything when we're missing the elephant in the room, which is a very large percentage. I mean, we don't really need a new energy source because a very large percentage of our energy is used to do absolutely nothing. It's just pure waste. So we could dramatically affect climate change in a matter of hours by just behavioral things. I mean, when I go to clients' houses, one of my jobs is a computer consultant. Most of the time I see about 90% of the energy there being wasted. You know, lights on the rooms that nobody's in.
Wall warts.
Et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, stereos being left on, TVs being left on when they're out of the house.
Yeah, my big thing is the wall warts. These little transformers that you plug into the wall, they're continuously drawing current, even though the thing that they're plugged into isn't. And this was all to get around I think it was an Underwriter Laboratories requirement. It might have been a federal requirement that there be a certain level of isolation or something for certain kinds of devices. And the wall warts was the way to avoid being regulated, basically.
Yeah. And this is all free and instant energy. I call it positive energy because there's no conservation.
Right.
I'm just saying stop using energy to do nothing. Like right now with you listeners, you've got a few million. We could save hundreds of millions of watts of energy in 1 minute if the people who are listening right now would go turn off things that aren't doing anything. The lights in rooms they're not in. You know, we have light for us to see. Well, if you're not in a room, why the hell's the light on?
Right, and here's one of the problems. A lot of things you turn off and they're still on, like TVs, and all these wall warts that I'm talking about. So what you do is you plug them all into a power strip and you turn off the power strip.
Yes, and they're smart power strips now. Like if companies like Bell can make them, and they will turn off when the main device is off. One of the biggest wasters out there is DVRs. They use about 40 watts of energy 24 hours a day.
Amazing.
But then also we throw away 40% of our food. Well, growing food is one of the biggest users of energy, of fossil fuels, and land and water. So by just reducing the amount of food we're throwing, again,
and we can do that we can do a lot of that just by having restaurants reduce their portion sizes, which would probably be good for all of us. Jeff, thanks a lot for the call. It's always nice to hear from you. I appreciate it. We will be back. It's 28 minutes past the hour.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-536-2370.
It's Anything Goes Friday on the Thom Hartmann Program. Back with your calls.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here. And please be sure to hit the handy-dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.